Good morning, yogis. I'm Caroline here at Greenbird Yoga Studio in Norman, Oklahoma, and today's video is all about two fabulous stretches you can do with a stability ball. So, right off the bat, if you don't have a stability ball, please note that you can do these stretches with a chair. The reason I love the stability ball, I use it in a lot of my classes, especially my prenatal classes or gentle yoga classes. It's great for practicing some poses that you might not be able to get into as easily if you are pregnant, if you have some injuries. So this can be a great prop to help you out. Again, it can be really similar to doing things with the chair. So if you don't have a stability ball, don't worry. You can also use a desk chair or your dining room chair. Another great thing about the stability ball is that it will give you a little bit of an extra challenge. So it moves around, which means you need to work a little bit to use your core to stabilize you on the ball. So you get a little extra workout. If you don't have one of these babies, I so recommend getting one. They're fun for everybody. They're great to sit on to kind of do your work at your desk. If you have little kids, they love to play with these. You can kind of do all sorts of great things, some motor skills with kids on the ball. If you're somebody that loves to practice back bends, but you don't quite feel very secure and safe with them, you can do back bends over the stability ball. That's a great way to kind of practice and get a little bit stronger. But today I'm going to show you two stretches to do with the stability ball that I love. These can be for anybody. So these stretches are safe for prenatal, they're safe for gentle or for older folks that might just want to take it a little bit more slow. But really, they're for everybody. This is a great prop to use. So I'm going to show you two things to do with it today. The first one that we're going to do is just to have a seat on your ball. Just a quick note, the bigger the ball, the more stable it's going to be. If you get a little bit of a smaller stability ball, you're going to have to work a little bit harder to keep yourself stable. So this one's pretty big. So I feel pretty stable on it, but just make sure that your feet are flat on the ground. Kind of common sense with it. Make sure you're not having socks on a wood floor, else you're going to slide right along on your ball. So just make sure that you feel stable. You can take the feet wider if that helps you. For anybody who's expectant, sometimes it feels better if you've got a bigger belly and you're farther along, maybe you need to take your feet a little bit wider. So this one is great just practicing here, just kind of getting yourself comfortable being on the ball. You can wiggle a little side to side. Just be sure to sit up tall here, roll the shoulders back, and you'll notice as you move, your core engages to help you stay up. So it's a nice little gentle core workout here too. We're gonna try just a little easy twist here. So reaching your left hand across to your right knee, and then your right arm will come behind you onto the ball. You're gonna look over that right shoulder. So just take a couple breaths here, sitting up tall. Again, if you need to widen your base of your feet, you can. If you're expectant, this is a perfectly safe twist here. We're thinking about keeping our belly button towards the front. So really the twist is happening from the ribs on up. And then you can just take it over to the other side. So give yourself about 3 breaths per side. Gotta take about 1 more breath here, really relaxing through the face and lifting up through the chest. Good, so that one's just a nice seated twist. Again, you can do this in a chair. If you're on your stability ball, you can even take it out and watch TV on your ball at night and do some exercises. So just have it handy. It's a great prop to use. The second one I'm gonna show you, a lot of people struggle with downward facing dog. So you do it in every yoga class pretty much, and most of us who practice a lot, it's kind of become sort of an easier position to go into. But for many people, it can cause wrist issues. It's hard to be really aligned in downward facing dog. It's a difficult posture. So if you are somebody that's new to yoga, or you have any sort of wrist issues, or maybe you just need to change it up and you kind of want to break from downward facing dog, this one's one of my favorites. Again, you could do this with a chair. So if you were working in an office, take a break, stand up, have your chair seat be facing you, and you're just going to place your hands onto the chair or the ball, and feet can be hips width distance apart. But again, if you're expectant or you just kind of want a little bit of a different stretch, you can take the feet wider so your toes are facing towards your chair. Keep your belly pulled in, you're nice and long through the back. And now, especially if you've got a rolling chair or a ball, you're going to start to roll the ball or the chair out and away. Keep your knees a little bit soft. And just release your head so that your biceps are on either sides of your ears. Maybe you even release the head a little bit more and shake it out here. Now you can stay just as you are. This is a great stretch for the hamstrings. It's a good stretch for the back. If you've been sitting all day, this is going to be a really, really gushy, yummy stretch. If you want a little bit more, you can kind of walk your ball over to one side, walk it to the other side. Again, you can take the feet even wider and make it a wide-legged fold here. And then when you're ready, just walk the ball back up, step in, and there you have it, a nice little forward fold. So those are two awesome yoga stretches on the ball. Again, they're for everybody, whether you're working at your desk all day and you want to take a quick chair yoga break, or you're expectant or you need a gentle practice. Yoga teachers, if you don't have a ball at your studio, try to get some. They're awesome. They're great for every level. If you have really advanced yogis, you can do back bends over these. You can do core strengtheners. So many cool things you can do with a stability ball. So I hope that video was helpful. Let me know what you think and if you have any questions, and we will see you again soon. Namaste, everybody.